Hello everyone, this is Namrata Hakim. I welcome you all to learn and understand about subject and predicate. So, before we start, we'll have a glance on what is sentence. Sentence is a group of words that makes a complete sense. When we make a sentence, what we'll do? We name some person or thing and then we say something about the person or thing. In other words, we must have a subject to speak about and we must say something about that subject, that is, predicate. Every sentence has two parts. The part which names the person or thing we are speaking about, this is called the subject of the sentence. And the second one is the part which tells something about the subject. This is called the predicate of the sentence. Now we got to know what is subject and predicate. So, how to identify the subject and predicate in the given sentence? I got some easiest way. So, let's see what it is. The first one here is the subject gives the answer of these two questions, that is, who and what. And the predicate contains the verb as well as what the subject is doing. Let us look into the example. The monkey ate a banana. So, what we'll do at first? We have to select the verb here. So, what is the verb in the sentence? Ate is the verb. So, underline that word. Now, we'll ask these two questions, that is, who and what. Who ate banana? The answer for this is monkey. So that the monkey is a subject here. Ate a banana will be our predicate. We should remember that predicate must contain a verb. What all we did in the previous example, we'll note it down now. So, first what we did, we identified the verb. The next thing what we done is ask a question who or what before the verb. Then answer of who or what is our subject and the remaining part along with the verb is our predicate. Now we'll see a few more examples. The first one is a peacock is dancing in the field. As I already said, identify the verb first. So what is the verb here? Is dancing. Then ask a question, who is dancing? The answer for the question is a peacock. A peacock will be our subject. The remaining part with the verb is our predicate. Now we'll see the second example. The sun is shining brightly. Identify the verb first. Here the verb is shining. Ask a question. Who is shining? The answer is the sun. The sun will be our subject. The remaining part, that is shining brightly, will be our predicate. Now we'll see one more example. That is, the dog is barking loudly. So what is the verb here? Is barking. So ask the question, who is barking? The dog. The dog will be our subject and the remaining part with the verb is our predicate. As we have seen 3 to 4 examples, in those examples we could have noticed that the subject of a sentence was first. But occasionally what happens is it is put after the predicate. You can see the example here. Here comes the bus. So what is the verb in the sentence? Comes. So what comes? The bus. The bus will be our subject. The remaining part with the verb is our predicate. We'll see one more example. On top of the tree lives a sparrow. So what is the verb in the sentence? Lives. So ask a question, what or who lives? So answer is a sparrow. A sparrow will be our subject and the remaining part with the verb is our predicate. In case of imperative sentence, the subject is left out. You can see the example here, sit down. Here the subject you is understood. So, second example, get out. Here the subject is again you. It is understood. One more example, show me how to do it. So here also the subject is missing and it is understood that the subject is you. I hope you understood it nicely. So thank you everyone.